TheRopeMonster coming at you here bright and early with the coffee from the Lifeguard tower. I'll show you my view here. And look at that sunrise, guys. Another day in paradise. And good morning and happy Wednesday to everybody who's joining in. What's up, Samuel? Good to see you. Charlie, my guy. Yeah, check this stretch of beach out, guys. Yo, what's up, Lee? Yeah, these people are doing a fantastic job here of cleaning up the sargassum, and this might be a good day for me to get in the water here. Nice, Charlie. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I wanted to share this sunrise with you guys and see what's on your minds, see who's coming down, share some struggles and some wins, whatever you guys got going on in your life. Let this be a place to just share. And also, guys, I wanted to update you on the sargassum. Yeah, Calais, it's absolutely beautiful. What's up, Utopia? Richard Pikey. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, buenos dias, Mike. Yeah, I love that this is my morning every day too. And it's even nicer when it's not windy. And someone was saying the sargassum was getting really smelly and all this and that, and Playa's done and don't come if you're planning on coming down. I completely disagree, guys. Look at this stretch of beach here. I'm on Playa 72 right now. Down there is Playa Coco Beach. And yes, there's some sargassum that hasn't been cleaned up down there, but look at how pristine this is. These ladies over here have done a great job. These ladies right here. Yo, Samuel, really appreciate the kind words. Man, I really appreciate that. He says, I watch you every day, even if it's old videos, beast mode. Yeah, we're all here to motivate each other, guys, and just keep it positive and help each other grow. What's up? Good morning, Chris. Good morning to you as well. Crusade of motivation, right on time. We were just talking about motivation. Yeah, much love to you as well, my friend. Look at these birds flying. You know, I woke up this morning, I wasn't feeling very well. I've been doing back-to-back acupuncture appointments, and I got one more today to get the Lyme disease under control. It's been really hitting me. Really strong immune response. And, you know, I could just lay in bed all day and whine and moan, but it's always a good day to get up and enjoy this and share it with you guys. Heather, what's up? In Mujeres now, and it's chilly. Yeah, it's a little breezy this morning as well. Utah's, good morning. Canadian, but in PDC now. Awesome, bro. Utah's, where are you staying? Hey, Jay Vino, what's up, my friend? Just had a really nice and dangerously spicy lunch with Jay a couple days ago with his son in Cozumel. That was a lot of fun. The full video is up now. Been wanting to move to the Yucatan for a bit, but Canadian politics may expedite that. Thanks for all the PDC tips. Your vids are awesome. Oh, Mike, yeah, I can't believe it's still snowing up there, man. Almost mid-April. Good morning from H-Town. Hoping to see you. Great channel. What's up, Franny? Playa Car, Hacienda, Villarreal. Utah's, would you mind sharing how the beach is down there in Playa Car at this moment? I'd be really interested to hear that. I haven't walked down there for 2 weeks. And I know there was a lot of sargassum at the south of the ferry terminal when I went up there. But whatever beverage you guys have, cheers. I've got coffee. I brought a Stanley thermos full of coffee here. Yeah, still waking up. Just rolled out of bed about a half an hour ago. Yeah, this is my office, Sylvain. What's up, brother? Good to see you here, Sly. Yeah, you know, I've thought about just taking the job as a lifeguard so that I can officially have this no matter what. I used to be a Red Cross lifeguard, and all I would have to, they said they would hire me, no doubt. The The pay sucks, but I'd get to put on my my red Lifeguard shorts, and this would be my job. El Arabe. Yes, absolutely, man. I think I saw you guys on the beach. Is that right? Was that you guys? You were just heading out to go get the El Arabe burrito. If I'm not mistaken, that was you. Yeah, I love this view behind me too, guys. I mean, I'm showing the ocean, but look at the green space, the jungle behind me, all the fresh air. The animal sounds were next level walking out here today too. Chachalacas and all sorts of different birds just going crazy like, what's up, TheRopeMonster? What's up? Hello from Turkey. We got Turkey in the house. Amazing, Burak. Good to see you, my friend. Awesome. Awesome. Are you drinking Turkish coffee out there? What time is it in Turkey? Probably not coffee time. I love Turkish coffee though. What's up, Trevor? Trevor Simmons in the house. The man, the myth, the legend. Yeah, you can see, guys, the beach is nice and fresh down here. Sly, I'm sure you're missing this, buddy. Hope you make it back soon. What's up, Ken Dahmer in the house? Good morning from Michigan. Good morning from Playa, my friend. Sending you a sunrise and some warm weather. Moskova. Sara in the house. Moskova, nice. Hey Karen, what's up? Oh, that's so great to hear, Karen, that your husband's able to try all the restaurant spots, the recommendations. Alex Wilson, buen dia from Ipana. Burritos, we did not see you, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Mark Soli, buenos dias, just returned from walk from 38 to Hilton and back. How was it down there, Mark? Over there in front of the Hilton, did they remove that giant Chichen Itza of sargassum yet? Because that was pretty bad. Got Happy Dog right here. Just roaming. Such a chill vibe today out here. Yesterday was a little chilly and we didn't actually see the sun, but I was out here anyway and it was gorgeous in its own way. When you live in Playa full time, when you live in Playa full time, you learn to really appreciate those kind of cloudy, cool, breezy days. If you're on vacation, not so much. That's not what you come for. But me, I was happy. Happy TheRopeMonster, sitting up here with my new ukulele, my coffee. Had a friend of mine come visit me as well in the Lifeguard Tower for sunrise, which was really sweet. And I taught her some ukulele as well, so that was fun. Yeah, Ishmael, what's up, brother? Hope to see you this May as well from Minnesota. Okay, good to hear that, Mark. The beach is coming back down that way. Good, good, good. Yeah, it's always unpredictable. I get a lot of questions like, what do you think the beach is going to be like in May or next September? How's the sargassum going to be? How's the erosion? And I don't know. That's why I just do these updates. And even these live streams. I did 28, guys. 28 live streams last month. And it was a lot, but I felt like it was a really good way to update you guys in person. We did Carnival. Yusara, what's up? I didn't have time, Lee, to get to South Cozumel 2 days ago because I had an acupuncture appointment at 6 p.m. and I was getting on the ferry at 11:30, and we had to do lunch but we did go to Playa Las Rocas, which I thought was beautiful, and there was no sargassum. The visibility was next level. So check out that full-length video, guys. There is some underwater shots midway through the video that are just crystal clear and gorgeous. What's up, Yusara from Montreal? My pleasure. Thank you for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. And I do finally have some Bacalar content coming, guys. I was in Bacalar a few weeks ago and I just keep getting backed up on more current projects. And so I'm editing that as we, well, not as we speak, but here and there. plugging away at it because I have like 3 days worth of content, restaurants, the lagoon, Los Rapidos. So look out for that. And let me know in the comments if you are interested in Bacalar content. I think that place is such a gem, and it's a little far away, so it's quiet. It's peaceful, kind of a hippie vibe. A lot of the restaurant employees had dreads, and but people seemed happy. That was the underlying vibe that I was getting. And I'm excited to go back to Bacalar. I got my buddy coming down from Everett. Hey, Baja Shores Realty, what's up? Yeah, I got a buddy of mine coming down from Washington, and I want to take him to Bacalar if possible. What do you think, guys? Should I get my lifeguard cert down here in Mexico and have this be my actual office? Yes or no? So it's funny, to become a lifeguard here in Playa, you actually have to do once a month. They have a class. You have to do your CPR and everything, obviously, but you have to swim all the way from those boats right there in the center of the screen. You have to swim from the boats all the way to Punta Esmeralda right there in the center of your screen, with no fins. And there's no time limit or anything, but you do have to get there. You have to make it. I could do that though, no problem. Going to look at real estate opportunity next week. Love all the recommendations. Richard Pikey, let us know what you find as far as real estate. Ottawa, Canada, staying at PDC. What beach are you at right now? Hey Ray, I'm at Playa 72, near the mangroves, near the jungle, the more wild part of Playa here, slightly to the north. As you can see, I've got all this nature behind me. And an abundance of fresh air. I am pretty zesty, Andrew. I am pretty zesty. And, you know, why is that? Well, a lot of people here are like panicking with the market crashing. I was at that meetup at Pizza Renzo the other day with Chattahoochee and Jay and Easton and Joel and other subscribers. And a buddy of mine came running by and was like, the market's crashing. And I was like, okay, but life is still good. You know, life is still really good. But let me know too, guys, on that note, if you want a once a week. I've had a lot of questions about like, how do you live there and not work? What's your investment strategy? How did you retire early? And I think it would be worthwhile to just do a live stream Q&A, like a finance investing live stream. I'm not a licensed financial advisor, so it would just be more of a casual conversation amongst retail investors, essentially. Karen says, we're looking for a place in Mexico to partially retire, work digitally, so your videos help us, also from Ottawa. So glad to hear that, Karen. One of the reasons that Playa, thanks my friend J2AB Music in the house, good to see you, man. You're one of the OGs here on the channel. Made by you, sup, what's up, what's up? So anyway, guys, do let me know in the comments if you want a once a week stock market, investing, retire early theme, motivational, educational live stream. Good morning from Toronto. Countdown is on. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to pour myself a little more coffee and get slightly Java wasted. Yes, the view is fantastic, made by you. This is my morning view pretty much every morning. I don't miss the sunrise. It's too good to miss. I wake up to the sound of the birds, and then I just come out here. All right, guys, let me pour. You out of here, Trevor? All right, brother. Good to see you, man. Yes, Lee, that's a really good summary right there. I love that. How to, don't react and buy when everyone else is selling. Absolutely. I made some moves yesterday that I was incredibly proud of and confident in. So, you know, there's a lot of buying opportunities in my opinion. I also think I'm a big fan of not putting everything in all at once. If you think something's a really good value, there's your entry point. Maybe you buy it and then you average down. Look, made by you, I mean, I can see that sentiment. Probably best not to buy for the next 4 years, but I think people could say that at any given time, like during the the global pandemic of 2020, during times of potential war, like going with the thing with Ukraine. There's always something to be afraid of. Trevor, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. I'm not a Mason, Stefan. I don't know where that came from. Trevor Ballin, yeah, thanks, Trevor. Appreciate you, brother. It's like having daily chat with a friend, so thank you. Lauren, I freaking love that comment. Thank you so much, Lauren. I feel the same way about you guys. That's why I do these live streams. Mark, good point. You haven't lost anything until you sell. If you sell at a loss, then yes, you're taking a loss. Lauren says, honestly, your channel is the best. It's like having a daily chat with a friend, so thank you. That's why I do these streams, guys, is to share the daily good things and maybe the struggles as well, guys. I'm pouring up some coffee here. Gotta get a little Java waste to just give me one moment, and I'll be right back to your comments. Cheers, guys. Salud from the Lifeguard tower here. TheRopeMonster in full Lifeguard mode. Beautiful day out here. Lots of paddle boarding going on. Nom 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 nom. Doesn't take much to make me happy. Good cup of coffee, good conversation, and a whole good dose of nature. Stefan, I don't know. I'm not really a flat earther necessarily. Mike, love this group. Nice. There will always be reason people tell you not to chase your goals. Absolutely. And usually the reason, CB, that I find is people want you to help them chase theirs. They want you to maybe give up on your individual goals to become part of their scheme, you know. And if you're talented, of course they're going to want you on their team. But yeah, you can certainly do your own thing. I don't love Tulum, Mario. What I was going to say earlier, I think it was, let me go back. It was, someone was saying that they were thinking about, okay, it was Karen, partially retire, work digitally. Well, the Wi-Fi in Playa del Carmen is fantastic. First of all, it's not so great in Puerto Escondido, and I've had issues in Tulum before with the Wi-Fi. I'm sure it's getting better. Timmy, what's up, Timmy? Good to see you, bro. But Playa del Carmen is very walkable. It's a tight-knit community. I've developed some of the best friendships and community of my life, including this YouTube channel, but also just personal connections with other digital nomads and young people like myself. The thing I love about it here is there's a proper mix of everything compared to Tulum. I feel like everyone's a Reiki practitioner or a healer, and it's a little bit too woo-woo. For me here, there's just been a lot of real connection with real people. Not to say you can't have that in Tulum, but also the walkability. Mike Morgan, bro, this must be one of the best comments I've ever had in my life. I'd walk out of open heart surgery if I got a notification that you went live. Bro, this man right here. Lisa, finally coming down to visit at the airport now. You guys are really making me smile and laugh today. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. This is so fun. Look, I was joking yesterday with my friend Ava that this is Bienvenidos a mi choza, my little house. We have everything here. Aquí está la mesa. Here we got some coconuts, fresh coconuts. Sweet little Lifeguard house here. What work do you do for work? I don't work made by you. I mean, I have the YouTube channel, which is actually generating a solid amount of income. Timmy, my man, thank you, brother. Taco money coming in here. So sweet, man. Timmy and Trevor always showering me with love. But made by you, to answer your question, I worked really hard most of my life. I've done quite a number of different things. I haven't been an employee for about 8 years. I've been doing my own thing for most of my life. Organic, biodynamic farming, growing specialty crops for restaurants. you name it, mowing lawns and selling Pokemon cards when I was 10 years old. But investing. So mostly made by you, to answer your question, living off of investments, passive income, dividend income, options income, and of course the YouTube channel. And that's part of the reason I've been buying up some Google stock, is I get, 30% of the AdSense revenue and they take the remainder. So I'm like, okay, if I own Google, then maybe I can get my other piece of the pie. But yes, hopefully that answers your question. Yes, I'm living the dream, guys. I've got my struggles like any other human. That's just the way the human condition is. But life is so good. Nativo Restaurant. You totally, yeah, Miguel, I still haven't gone. Guilty as charged. Lee Maternic taking notes for my explanation. Nice. Yeah, Timmy, I really appreciate you. Timmy, I think I'll do what I did last time you gave me taco money. I was walking this beach up here slightly farther to the north when you live stream gifted me some taco ducats. And I went and live streamed from Birria La Treinta while eating those tacos. So I might just keep the live stream theme going today throughout my day. Let me know in the comments if you have a taco place I should hit to spend those taco dollars from Timmy. Oh man, those rays, I hope you can see that kind of coming through. That's just gorgeous off there. And the sea is really flat. Timmy and Trevor balling. Yeah, absolutely. Balling out. And Abram as well. Abram Hernandez is always showing lots of love on the super thanks and super chats. So shout out to Abram. I don't see you here yet, but you know what? I have a feeling you'll watch this later on when you have time. Abram, you've been one of the loyal subscribers of the channel for a long time. Watching probably from Texas, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and you can see down there, guys, there's still some piles of sargassum toward Cocoa Beach. Good morning, Survival Bracelet Kits in the house. Hey, I got to meet your brother in person, Brandon O'Brien. That was a pleasure. He's also a YouTuber with a very successful channel. And congrats to Brandon O'Brien. I believe he's right at about 100,000 subscribers. Big milestone. No, the sargassum, look, I mean, to the north, they still haven't cleaned it up. But here at Jonathan Gaspar, here at Playa 72, it's really clean. These ladies here have done an incredible job. And I don't see any really washing in the water here. So great news as far as the sargassum situation. Tokyo, Japan. Oberlina, how did you get to Tokyo? You don't live in Tokyo. You're from California, if I'm not mistaken, right, Oberlina? Am I right on that? Or was it Chicago? I think it was California. But if you're watching from Tokyo, that's freaking sweet. What time is it there? And should I come out there? Since I love eating fish eyeballs, I should probably just go to Japan, where everyone does that. Yeah, what else is going on in your guys' lives? Any struggles, any wins? Ronaldo from Lee, I'm not quite following you there. Hello, morning from Baja. Nice, Yadira. Where are you at in Baja? Missing the beach. Thanks for making the videos. Watching from work today. Awesome, man. My pleasure. William Dunn. You are the man. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I do it for you guys, and I also do it for myself because I really enjoy the conversations. Creating the community we've created here on the channel has been a blessing. So thank you so much, William. Much love, brother. Oberlina on vacation from Arizona. That's right. Mashimi. We got someone, I think, in here from Russia. I'm in Playa del Carmen, my friend. Welcome to the live stream. We're at the beach in Playa. Yes, I will do some more real estate videos, Jonathan, for sure. It's just the rentals. the rental situation this time of year will start getting better again, but usually I do a lot of the rental videos going into high season, before high season hits, when there's an abundance of them. They're pretty hard to find right now. I did one recently, and then YouTube kind of screwed me and did like an auto dubbing, and it just kind of killed the video, and it was so stupid I couldn't change it. So the auto dumbing I should say, but auto dubbing really sucked on that video, and I was not happy about that. Dronaldo from 72 to Ferry Pier. Okay, good call, Lee. That is a pretty long flight for Dronaldo. He might get out of range, but today there's not a lot of wind, so maybe I'll do that. And also, guys, would you be interested in just a full-length Dronaldo video, 8 minutes long, 10 minutes long, just a Playa compilation of Dronaldo shots with music? Let me know. VL, we're on Playa 72 right now, my friend. You should go to Rio. Marcelo, ¿por qué, hermano? Americanos vale nada. ¿Por qué, hermano? Aquí estamos juntos como una comunidad. Thank you for your videos, Miguel. I was living there for 15 years, and watching your videos brings back really good memories. The best months to find accommodations probably would be October, November, before December, or early December is still pretty good. And then, yes, Santiago, I'd love to do a promo video for your Airbnb, as long as it's a good value and a good property in a good location that the subscribers would resonate with. Reach out to me on IG DMs. I struggle to get to all the messages, but I can do my best for sure to look for that message. I'd love to collaborate on that. The beaches are starting to come back in Playa Car. Yes, I just heard that actually, Mike, from another subscriber here in the chat. Irfete asks, are you okay? More or less, guys. I'm really struggling actually lately with Lyme disease, so thanks for asking. I got diagnosed 12 years ago, and it's been a struggle. It comes back cyclically, so I'm doing acupuncture and herbs. I'm trying to get my hands on some sarsaparilla root, the kind that actually smells like root beer, because if you boil that down and take that, not medical advice, but that's helped me. So thanks for asking if I'm okay. More or less. You know, we all got our crosses to bear and struggles for sure. So that's mine, it's the Lyme disease. A lot of people, I guess, don't know that. You know, I look pretty strong still, but my nervous system sometimes is just, yeah, struggle bus. But, you know, maybe some more Pizza Renzo will fix it. I don't know. Let's see, what else? Best months to find accommodations, Jonathan, to continue with that, is also going to be around May. Going into May, people start leaving. A lot of people in my building are already starting to leave and say they're not renewing their leases because they're gonna go home, back to Canada, back to the US or wherever for low season. So hopefully that answers your question. And VL, to answer your question, where is this? We're in the north part of Playa del Carmen on Playa 72. Thank you, Yadira, really appreciate it. I'm on the mend, doing all the juices. This is a great place for healing. Good morning, Mr. TheRopeMonster, another great video. Greg, what's up, Greg? Always good to see you. Ivermectin for Lyme disease, that's a really good one. I wanna find a, I know Joe Rogan or someone has talked about ivermectin for Lyme, so thank you for mentioning that. I'll do more research and see if I can talk to my naturopath about that in the US. I think he would be open to kind of guiding me on how to take that. Yeah, ivermectin, interesting. Thanks for bringing that back to my mind. I do get forgetful, and you know, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll try this, and then I forget about it. So thank you, my friend. Anyone else coming down in the following days, weeks, months? Yeah, exactly. Don't be lonely over it. It's your choice. Yeah, for sure, Lee. I'm happy to share and reach out for help when I need it, and that's part of being here in this community. Is I have a great group of friends, and so May 10th for Lauren, awesome. Coming down this summer, Jonathan, excellent, brother. Looking forward to seeing you. Yeah, one of the reasons I decided to make this my full-time home is the community, guys. Let me show you the sun just peeking out. Look at that. Woo! Amazing. July sometime for Jonathan. Yeah, July can be really beautiful. Last year after Hurricane Beryl, Ishmael, May 15th, awesome. Yeah, last July after Hurricane Beryl was gorgeous. Hurricane Beryl seemed to take away all the sargassum, and then it was the butterfly migration as well. So there was just tons of yellow butterflies fluttering all throughout the town and the beach. But look at this. Richard Pikey, much respect. I don't tell a lot of people either, but I've got lupus and rheumatoid arthritis. Great to see someone out there spreading joy every day and living their best life. Continues to motivate me every day. Thank you. Absolutely. Richard, thank you, my friend, for sharing that. That's what this community is about, guys. Don't ever be afraid to open up. Share your struggles, share your wins. Life's not all about just the good times. You know, what makes us who we are is the hard times too. I got up to watch the sunset today too from my rooftop in Sasilha. It was gorgeous today, even with the clouds. Totally agree. Clearly not impressed. I hope you were impressed with the sunset or sunrise. I like your handle though. Clearly not impressed. Yeah, I think even these cloudy days, like yesterday was really cloudy and it was a vibe. I loved it. Such a gorgeous morning yesterday. This is really, I'm enjoying the way that that looks on the camera and also with my own eyes. Beautiful. Hey, what's up, Killer Cod? Killer Cod in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Just up here in the Lifeguard Tower at Playa 72. Doing a little coffee and chat with all of you guys, my good friends here on YouTube, the YouTube family. Num num num. July 3rd through 10th, what's for breakfast? Good to see you. That's a great question, Leg Cramp. I love that handle too. You guys are great. Leg Cramp. Oberlina says be there in May. Mike Morgan, my friend. Still laughing about your earlier comment. You'd get up and walk out of open heart surgery if you saw that I went live. Love that. Leg Cramp, I'm gonna have to say for breakfast today is probably gonna be a chilaquiles day. Maybe at Antojitos over there on Colosio. Hope to see you as well, Oberlina. Elena NR, where do you live? I live in the north part of Playa, north of CTM. I love it up this way. Wouldn't have it any other way. Although I would say Sasilha, like 38th area is absolutely gorgeous as well. It's another good option, albeit slightly more expensive typically. But the location is great. It just depends on what you're looking for. I'm more of a nature boy. And so as you can see behind me, we've got the mangroves, the jungle, the birds, the butterflies, crocodiles, and I love that, guys. Thank you, Lee. Really appreciate it. Yeah, chilaquiles are the best, right, Jonathan? Let's see, what else? Have you ever been to Porfirio's on 5th? I don't eat a lot on 5th, guys. Is Porfirio's worth it? Let me know. I usually look for the places slightly off of 5th. I mean, I like some of the places on 5th north of CTM. I really like, one place that I've been liking is Quinta Parrilla on the corner of 5th and CTM. Steaks and just meat heaven over there. Really good mixology for like a mezcalita. Go back to the US. I live in Mexico permanently, Mike. I really don't like to go back to the US. Personally, that's just me. It's not my vibe. I was living in Ecuador before Mexico, and then I was in Mexico before Ecuador, and I keep coming back to Mexico. I've been to St. Lucia, Greece, a number of places that I truly love, but Mexico feels like home. And I'm not always 100% welcome with open arms. You're gonna get some hate anywhere you go. I did have someone a few weeks ago, or it was longer ago, it was like right after the new president in the US took office, someone told me to GTFO, go home. And I was like, nah, this is my home. So I'm going to actually work on citizenship and become a Mexican, get that Mexican passport so I can be like, yeah, I'm Mexican, guys. Sorry, not sorry. Let's see what else we got here. Leaving for my native country for 3 months, coming back in July, first time here. Will I die from the heat? Well, lately it's been really nice. During the summer, like low season, it gets pretty darn hot. Jonathan says, go for it, bro. Yeah, I'm doing it. Appreciate the motivation, brother. May 31st for a month. Thanks for all the videos. They're really insightful. My pleasure, Yvonne. Really love doing it. Clearly not impressed. Where's your native country? Because if it's like Greenland or Scotland or Ireland or something like that, Finland, yeah, you might be pretty hot. But Jonathan, yeah, go for it as well, my friend. Citizenship is the way if you really want to feel like you're at home. I do have subscribers down here, though, from Norway, Denmark. Shout out Bjarn, who gifted me that sweet, sweet bicycle. And Bjarn seemed to do fine with the heat. He seemed to love it. So I think it's the way to go. Just being a little hot and sweating it out never really hurt anyone. I used to actually use the infrared sauna a lot when I lived in cold climates, and no vale verga. Oh, I'll say it, man. Denmark. Okay, I kind of guessed it. Denmark. I'm still here. Got here in October. Got to be out by 18th. Man, I nailed that one. Yeah, so I just mentioned Bjarn from Denmark, and he freaking loves it down here, so I think you'll be fine. There's tricks, guys. Drink agua de Jamaica, which is hibiscus, and it's very cooling. And just focus on the cooling foods. Maybe eat some salads, melon, mandarina, all that stuff. Angela at Renegade Permaculture. Thank you so much. Angel, sorry if I'm mispronouncing. Angele at Renegade. So sweet. She says, or he says, been treating a workplace injury for almost 15 years. ACU keeps me going. Hope you get some relief. Seriously about to make me cry. Thank you. Just so much love here, guys. Chattahoochee and Roxy, just finished watching your video with Jay and Easton. It was great to meet with you. We'll be back next year. 9 days is not enough. Need a month. Hope to meet your friend next time. Yeah, Chad, you're the man. Chattahoochee, guys. This guy brought me like a briefcase cooler. Pretty sweet. And more importantly, he brought good vibes. Really, really grateful to have met you, Chad. And your wife Roxy as well. So sweet, both of you. Buenos dias, we're down here now. Ethan, what's up? Is there a cell phone repair shop you can recommend? Yes. There's a gadget repair shop on Constituyentes between 10th and 15th on the south side of Constituyentes. I trusted them with Tronaldo's repairs. They have replaced a screen on my iPhone as well as the charging port. And if they can't do it or you don't like the price, there's a little spiral staircase on the corner of that same block. Go upstairs, and there's another cell phone repair shop upstairs, and they've also done fantastic work for me. I would avoid the shops on 30th. They can be a little more shady. So I would do the one on Constituyentes. There's two options there between 10th and 15th on Constituyentes. Hopefully that helps. Would you ever consider buying in Playa, or is renting the best option? Rob, for now I'm renting. That's a fantastic question. I would absolutely consider buying, like on this side. It's just there's a lot that goes into it, a lot of things you have to weigh. My pleasure, Ethan. Those are my go-to shops. I'm actually having my DJI Action 5 fixed. One of the the doors broke off and they're fixing that for me too. The camera still works. That's why I'm bringing you guys content, but it's not waterproof at this point as it is. Mike McFarland, yeah, I'm working on answering that question kind of once and for all in a video. Rob, to finish answering your question, Rob, I would buy down here. I just want to see a little more growth in the actual appreciation of the properties, because I think there's better investment markets at this time for real estate. But as a place to live, yeah, I think shelling out, 120, 150 US for a place is pretty reasonable. Absolutely, Brandon, you're the man. In Malta today, living the dream, brother. Yeah, I really hope we can do that as well. Let's connect sometime, even if it's over in Italy or Malta or Greece, wherever it may be. Mike McFarland, I don't work in Mexico. I'm retired. I have the YouTube channel and live on investment income, dividends, options, long-term gains, etc. I'm a pretty savvy investor. I get that maybe from my grandpa, who was a really savvy businessman. But I read a lot of books and invested frequently, early and often, as much as I could into companies that I understood. Hopefully that answers your question. So that's how I live. And I'm not like filthy rich. I'm not balling out of control, but I do own my time, which is a fantastic feeling, guys, that I can't even begin to explain. Brandon, what are you doing in Malta? I'd love to hear that. Lauren, love birria tacos, my favorite. Where's the best spot for that? I did a video. You can feel free to check it out. I'll give you the spoiler though. So I did a place top 3 taco spots in Playa del Carmen, and I'm going to redo that and do a series. But there's a place called Birria La Treinta up on 30th and I want to say 30th and 38. Birria La 30. And they've got some really good consomme. I might be going there today. Timmy, shout out once again, my boy Timmy gifted me $5 for tacos. Last time he did that, I went to Birria La Treinta and live streamed that. So maybe I'll do that later on today and just make this a live stream day and keep it fun. I've been doing long form videos. That involves a lot of editing and sitting in front of my computer. So if you guys appreciate the lives and want me to do more of those, let me know in the comments. Considering Tulum, but you could redirect my decision based on your experience. So more videos about the subject would be great. Mario, absolutely, my friend. I was actually on the bus, the ADO and the Colectivo, or actually the Colectivo down to Tulum when I got to Playa del Carmen, and I got off. I was waiting for the connecting Colectivo, and then I really like the vibe here, and I've been here since. I stayed, and then I went down to Tulum to kind of scope it out and spend more time there, because I had been there before in like 2018, but it's changed a lot. The vibe is kind of weird for me. This is not my thing. And then the distance, the taxi situation, the distance from the ocean if you live in the actual Pueblo is pretty weird. Own your time, best description ever. Absolutely, Lee. I would take owning my time any day over owning, a fancy car or a house that's way more than I need. So yeah, but we all have choices to make in life. Every time we opt to not buy something and instead we invest that money, we're choosing to own our time instead of possessions. And with that time, you can do anything you want. You can create a community, friendships, you can meet new people, you can learn how to play an instrument, you can learn a language, you can get more fit, you can learn how to paddleboard. It just goes on and on and on. The benefits of owning your time far outweigh owning stuff. And that's how I've been living most of my life, guys. Minimalist. All right, guys, I'm gonna pour up a little more coffee. What are you guys all drinking right now? Let me know. We had someone here from Turkey, but I don't think it's coffee time in Turkey right now. See if I can adjust the camera so you're not looking at my my undergarments. All right, pouring up some more coffee. Kind of looks like I'm naked. I promise I'm wearing shorts. Yeah, I'll be a little bit short shorts. Here's to you guys. Cheers, my friends, my partners in crime. Amazing. Lauren's on her second cup. Yeah, this is my third cup. But I made it weak so I could like enjoy more cups, you know. Usually I make espresso at home, and just have one really strong espresso. But when I'm up here in the Lifeguard Tower, I like to binge drink coffee, and so I have to make it a little bit weaker. Awesome, Chris. Cheers. Always good to have coffee with friends. And this day just keeps evolving and getting more and more beautiful, guys. I think what I'm going to do today is I'm going to keep going with the live streams, and instead of editing today, because this is way too beautiful to edit, sit in my apartment and edit, I'm going to swim maybe out to the reef with Julian if he's up for it. Just take a leisurely swim, and then go eat tacos de birria. I love mate, Lee. Actually, my lady friend recently got me from Argentina. She had a friend bring her a mate cup just for me. So I've been doing a lot more mate, and honestly, the health benefits of the mate, I'm feeling way more hydrated, less cramping, more energy. Even with the struggles with Lyme lately, the mate has been really good. So now I'm a big mate fan. Oh no, I won't get anything done today. Argentine style mate. Yeah, absolutely the best. Jeffrey, have a good morning to you as well, sir. Have a wonderful day in paradise. Still have a few weeks in Hawaii before I get to enjoy. Okay. Well, you said Hawaii. A few weeks to, I think I understood that right. Work from home, so I enjoy having my morning coffee with your chats and videos. Thank you, Lauren. My plans. Elsa, I see you there. Elsa Reyes, what are your plans for the next 10 years? Well, I'm going to keep building the channel. And hopefully building the brand and focusing on the investment side of things as well, and relationships and learning new things. I really want to get better at dancing, so like bachata, things like that. If I find the right person, I would certainly be willing and happy to start a family. Probably a very small family, probably one kid. One baby rope monster would be enough. So hopefully that answers your question. And then also I leave some room for the mystery, because I don't know 10 years out. Usually I have a 3 to 5 year plan any given time. Right now the 3 to 5 year plan is building this channel, and it's been a great success after just a little over 1 year. Before that, I was working on the investment portfolio for 3 to 5 years. Before that, I was learning Spanish for 3 to 5 years. So I always have a main mission for 3 to 5 years. One of those coming up might be writing a book. Maybe when the channel hits 100,000 plus subscribers, I'll write a book. Jonathan, you just changed my perspective on life, bro. Owning your time instead of possessions really resonates with me. Yeah, man, that's what I'm here for, and that's what we're all kind of here doing is motivating each other and offering different perspectives. So I'm really glad you found that useful, my friend. I've read a few books in my life that also changed my perspective in a matter of 3 or 4 hours. What's up, Linda? Good morning to you. Yeah, there's one book I listened to actually on YouTube called The Richest Man in Babylon. It's an audiobook, free on YouTube. At least it was when I listened to it. And that, if you get a chance, Jonathan, The Richest Man in Babylon is my book recommendation for you, my brother. Good morning, Linda. Where are you watching from? Check this out, guys. It is turning into a bluebird day here, and the ocean is calm, the wind is down. It has been windy the last couple of weeks. We went to Puerto Morelos a few days ago, and there were actually people surfing. There was enough wind that it was just making these huge swells. And look at this, guys, Playa 72, no sargassum, boom. People are talking about how stinky the beach is. There's people on YouTube saying, don't come to Playa. Granite Shoals, Texas, nice. Oh yeah, Lauren, Great point there about the bird sounds. That's why I live here in this part of Playa, is the bird sounds. And Jonathan, thanks again for sharing that about your perspective on life. Really glad that resonated. We got Humboldt, California here. Jeffrey James in the house. Yeah, guys, I wake up to that sound of birds every day. And the reason that is we have this gorgeous mangrove jungle. Yeah, Dwayne McDonald. Guys, I think later on in this live stream, I'll take you on the walk through this beach entrance so you can just simply enjoy the sights and sounds. And I probably won't talk during that time. I'll let you guys just listen to the birds. Yeah, Linda, the beach is fantastic. Fantastic here today. Dwayne, Milton, Ontario in the house. What's up, Dwayne? Kind of wishing I didn't cancel my return there this week. Lee, why did you cancel, my friend? What happened? Hopefully you're all right. Jonathan says, I work in tech recruitment, so often the motivation to keep moving forward is possessions, but changing it to own your time feels so freeing. Good, 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 good. I love that, man. Hopefully you guys in the comments are reading this and loving that as much as I am. Next week, maybe. What camera or phone do you use to record your videos? Which one do you recommend? Yeah, Deirdre, great question. I love the DJI Action 5 Pro. The sensor lets in more light than the GoPro. So you end up with better quality filming in low light situations, cloudy days, etc. And it's waterproof up to 20 meters, although I recommend putting a waterproof housing on it just to be sure, especially if you're going deep. Yes, Jeffrey, yeah, they cleaned up really well here this morning. But there's none really washing in the water that I'm seeing. I might walk down a little bit and get closer to the water, but earlier this morning I was in the water up to my knees. Didn't see any sargassum washing in. All right, sounds good, Dwayne. I'll do my best to get over there to the messages. I'm assuming you're IG DMing me. It's hard to get to all of them, but I do my best, guys. How hot does it get over the summer? Tips to deal with the humidity. It gets hot, butterfly summer. It gets really hot to the point where you leave your apartment and you're sweating. You have to embrace it. Tips to endure it. Dress very, very lightly. In the evenings, I wear linen from like Sarah, places like that. Just very lightweight linen clothing that's just kind of like draping over me. I don't wear underwear, full disclosure. And then drinking a lot of agua de Jamaica helps a lot. Obviously, you want a good, strong air conditioner in your place. Little portable fan can help as well. Yes, I hope so too, Mark. And that's the big fight, is making sure they don't develop this stretch here. We do a lot of conservation efforts here in the Pulmón Verde, the green lung of Playa. And I wouldn't live here personally. If this was gone, I would probably have to leave and go somewhere more nature-centric. It's a big thing for me to be in a developed place with good Wi-Fi, but where I also have access to nature within walking distance. And that's why I used to love Puerto Vallarta as well. I would walk up the river, the Rio Quale, all the way into the jungle. All right, Ethan, catch you later. Have a great day as well, my friend. How does the climate compare to Merida? Merida is much hotter, guys. The Yucatan in general is quite a bit hotter. What software do I use to edit? Ken Dahmer. I've been using CapCut Pro. It's really user-friendly and pretty easy to figure out. Oh, Lee. Canceled because of seaweed reports. Yeah, that's sad. There's one YouTuber in particular that's just so negative on the seaweed, and it's like, guys, you can come down here and find spots. I'm here to tell you, no seaweed at all, no smell. And then the west coast of Cozumel, I was over there 2 days ago, and you can take the ferry over there, and there's no seaweed on the west side of Cozumel either. Check that video out if you haven't. Sad to hear that you canceled, Lee, but I understand it. Like Playa Car, for example, is definitely full of seaweed, or at least the part of the beach south of the terminal. Jonathan, I don't know. I have confidence that, will the seaweed issue ever stop? I I don't think there will ever stop being sargassum, but I think that the city will get better at managing it for sure. Yeah, Jeffrey, thank you. Looks like we're on the same page there. Carl Stewart, we love Playa. We're definitely thinking about moving. Sorry we missed you. Keep doing incredible things. That's the plan, Carl. You as well, my friend. Denise, hi from Nova Scotia. Love your post. Nice to see the beautiful scenery. My pleasure, Denise. Really, really love sharing this stuff with you guys. Really happy to see everybody here in the chat today. It's been a really nice morning doing coffee with you guys. Hey, what's up? What's up? Kid Perez in the house. NorCal Kid Perez. What is up? Doing some coffee, chilling. Sweet life. What's up? What an amazing way to start our day. Yeah, couldn't agree more. Butterfly summer. When hurricanes hit and electric power goes out, how do you deal with it? Important questions for me if you can answer. Thanks, bud. So guys, last summer, we did have some power outages. We had some blackouts. We had Hurricane Beryl knock out the power for a little while. It's really not as bad as people think. The city does, if they do one thing very well, it's post-hurricane recovery, and CFP gets the power back on. I was able to upload a video titled Playa del Carmen 10 hours after Hurricane Beryl. Because my electricity came back the day after Hurricane Beryl at like midnight. And so I got on it and started editing that video. And that video actually is what monetized my channel. It got like 27,000 views. And the Wi-Fi was back, the electricity was back. But obviously you want to keep things on hand. You want to keep candles on hand. You want to keep extra water. If the electricity's out, the OXOs don't usually open. So you'll want to just stock up on the basics, guys. But you know, usually someone around is running a generator as well. Like the other day we had a power outage, I want to say about 2-3 weeks ago. And Miguel says, when you get your Mexican citizenship, you have to chug a bottle of Valentina. All right, brother, you got my word on that. I'm doing it. Veracruz, Mexico in the house, going to be in Playa this Saturday. Thanks for sharing beautiful scenery and information. My pleasure, Samika. Jeffrey, take care. Take care, brother. You as well. Stay true, man. Stay true to yourself. GGB in the house. Good morning. Good to see you, Gigi. Check this sunrise out. Gigi's one of the OG subscribers. She gifted us, speaking of Hurricane Beryl, we couldn't find any Uno games before the hurricane, and me and my lady at the time, Anna, needed some card games to weather the storm, and Gigi brought us down from Canada a deck of Uno cards that we used so much that they started to wear out. So love seeing you here, Gigi, and thank you for the Uno cards and all the good memories that came along with those cards. So yeah, Gigi, we're just showing here at Playa 72 that there's really no sargassum. They've cleaned it up and there's basically none coming in the water here. So guys, please don't lose hope and don't listen to other YouTubers who are saying don't come. I think it's ridiculous. I think that this is a beautiful place with a little bit of seaweed or not. Now, there are certain areas where they pile it up and it does smell. This beach does not smell. It is gorgeous, and I wouldn't trade this life for anything. Yeah, exactly. El Gringo de Playa Verdun. Good question. What happened to the sargassum? Well, you have to have a little bit of faith, and I come out here every morning and try to update you guys in some way or another. Playa 72 right now is a gem, and now you know. No sargassum in the water, none on the beach. They've been down here systematically. I'll show you to the south, guys. Been down here systematically cleaning it up. You can still see there's some piles down toward Cocoa Beach. But here at 72, it's a gem. Absolutely. And I'm gonna be in this water a lot of the day, and I'm gonna work up an appetite and then use that taco money from Timmy to go get some tacos de birria. So it's a good life. I love this view out here through the palms at the water. We traded our green grass for snow here in Montreal. Mr. Baines, hope it stays that way in September. Looks awesome as always. What's up, Mr. Baines? Good to see you here. Faith over fear. Yes, Lauren, exactly. If we could all just live by that. People love to sell us fear, and I try to do the opposite with this channel here in this community. It's about hope. It's about faith. Driving home from work right now, wishing I was there. Mario Martinez, it would be great to share a cup of coffee with you here, brother. But yeah, there's always a way. I mean, even if the sargassum is bad here, you can go down to Bacalar. You can go to Cozumel like I did a couple days ago. We had a fantastic swim, me and Easton. Yes, I live here full time now. Fuji, Kalafuji. Yeah, I'm here full time. I'm staying low season. I stayed low season last year as well. I love it. Yes, it gets hot, but good things come to those who are patient. And Hurricane Beryl came, and then after Hurricane Beryl, the beaches were gorgeous. There was no sargassum for like a month. There was a butterfly migration. Waiting for a beach walk, such torture. Beautiful. We'll be there Sunday. Thanks for all the great info. Absolutely, Trey Diggs. I'm gonna give you guys a little nature walk here in a minute. Down the entrance to get to this beach and show you guys the birds and see if the crocodile's there. Hey Tracy, good seeing you here. Be there in 2 weeks. Nice. I'm just finishing my last cup of coffee here, guys. This has been one of my favorite live streams. It's been a really good conversation, really good group of people. I can't thank you all enough, guys. Cheers. Also got my brand new ukulele here with me, and so I've been playing that. That's been a lot of fun. What time is it? 8:22, guys, so just gorgeous. What beach are you at in Playa? Looks clean. Trey Diggs, great question. That's a lot of why I started this live stream, was to kind of dispel the BS from other YouTubers and people saying don't come. Because check this out, guys. I'm at Playa 72. And I feel bad for people who think the only beaches in Playa are, you know, Mamitas and the Hilton Beach Club and Playa 38, because those beaches sometimes have sewage issues or sargassum issues, or they're just too much going on, too much music, too much party, and you want to chill. Well, Playa 72 exists, Playa 88 exists, and Playa Punta Esmeralda, all the way out there, is very peaceful, and you can continue walking to the north of that. And there is sargassum out there on the beach. They can't clean all of it up. There's quite a bit of sargassum down just beyond Paradisus as well. But you can almost always find a stretch of beach with no sargassum or less sargassum and no stink. So that's why that's a lot of the reason I think some of you tune into the channel, is for those updates. And it's my pleasure to bring you that info, so we don't all have to go searching for that beach, that special beach. Now you guys know. You tuned into the live stream, and you know Playa 72 is the spot right now. And that's where I'm going to be swimming here in a little bit after breakfast, after my chilaquiles. Pure peace and love, guys. Joe, I'd love to hear your ukulele request. Let me know, brother, and I'd be happy to learn the song. I've been playing ukulele since I lived in Puerto Vallarta ages ago. I was going out to buy a couple of harmonicas and maybe a guitar, because I play those instruments as well. And I met these traveling kids from Guadalajara, and one of them he had a ukulele and he wanted to buy a guitar. So he sold me his ukulele and he taught me 4 chords. And I wrote a song on my walk home called Rosita de Colima. And I just played that for my friend Ava yesterday and she freaking loved it. I was up here in the Lifeguard Tower dancing around, playing the uke. Really good times. So please let me know, guys, your ukulele requests. I'd be happy to do like YouTube shorts, ukulele requests. I think that could be a fun, over the rainbow. I'll do that one for you guys, Rob. Absolutely. It won't be in this live stream because I've already got the uke in the bag and I'm gonna take you guys on a little nature walk. Hey, we got Good Dougley here from Jamaica. What's up? Good to see you. Looks like everybody wants, yeah, Over the Rainbow is a crowd pleaser. I used to play that a lot in Puerto Vallarta. Back when I wasn't retired, I had the Airbnbs, rentals going. I was giving English and Spanish lessons, but also I was playing ukulele and people would give me tips, which was a lot of fun. No worries on the typo, my friend. Yeah, Somewhere Over the Rainbow and then Can't Help Falling in Love, the old Elvis Presley song that was covered by 21 Pilots, is another banger. And people tend to always sing along to that one. So hello from Belize. We'll be there in Playa next week, Thursday. Awesome, Ashley. Awesome. Very happy to hear that. We've got a nice group today. Really a lot of people joining in. Hello from Italy, Marsois. Am I saying that right? Have a condo in Playa. Chiara Luna. Good to see you. Good to see you as well, my friend. Where in Italy are you watching from? I'd love to hear that. I'm thinking about an Italy trip maybe this summer. Italy and Greece could be on the list. Yeah. Chattahoochee, sad day. Just packing up, was great meeting you. Sure hope the snow is gone when I get home. Okay, Milan, nice. Yes, Chattahoochee, will miss you, brother. I'm hoping you guys make the move down and you can be my neighbors. Just pure laughs and good vibes for that video and that meetup at Pizza Renzo. High season in Mexico. How are you gonna handle that, especially the coming 2 weeks? Just business as usual for me, guys. I know where to go where it's not going to be super touristy and busy. If I want to break from the crowds or something, I'll go up to like 30th and eat at those little economy kitchens, loncherias, or even beyond the highway. So when it gets really busy here, I usually look at it as a fun thing. You know, it's fun to document that and kind of film. And if I'm in that kind of party mode, that's great. If not, then I go elsewhere. All right, guys, I'm making my way down the Lifeguard Tower to the beach. Let's take a look at the water here and see if there's any sargassum washing in. I see my neighbor, my Cuban buddy, has just gotten in the water, and now I'm getting jealous. Time for me to get in the water. Hey, Lee, thanks, my friend. Hey, no, that's much appreciated, Lee. It's the love, really, that counts, and that will certainly buy another taco de birria. So yeah, thank you, my friend. All right, let's check this water out, guys. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, look at that. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, there's no sargassum here, guys. The visibility's not, you know, the absolute best I've seen it. It's a little slightly murky, but literally no sargassum. Check this stretch of beach out, guys. Take a little walk with me this way, and we'll take a look. Yes, looks like home, Jamaica. Exactly, my brother. That's why I love this part of Playa. We still have the jungle, we still have nature, we have got these little palapas for shade. So let's see the view from the palapa, because I might make a picnic, a little fruit picnic, come out here a little later with some friends. And shout out to Jesse, my boy coming down from Everett, my lifelong friend is coming down to visit me. So I'm feeling super happy about that. Look at this view, guys, if you're chilling at the palapas, the free palapas. And not a bit of sargassum in sight from this spot right here. So Negril Beach or Mobe. Yeah, this does remind me of, I haven't been to Jamaica, but I've been to St. Lucia, Barbados, and some of the beaches over there have this really soft sand and similar vibe. But look at this view, guys. Ooh. So usually when the sun starts pegging me too hard in the Lifeguard tower, can come down here into the Palapas, get some break. So you can see, guys, this whole stretch, there's probably a solid 300 meters of beach with zero sargassum right here. And this is why I do it. I know that it's a little windy out here, guys, so bear with me on the audio. Yes, this, Tracy, great point, great mention. This is the official dog beach. So if you guys have dogs, this is your spot. And the weather's perfect right now. I'm not sweating, it's not hot, there's a slight breeze. And you can see there's just ever so tiny amount of sargassum here. But all these people selling fear and saying, don't come to Playa, it's a mess, it's disgusting, it stinks. Well, you just have to know where to go, guys, and that's what I'm here for. Hey, what's up? Hello to you as well, my friend. Now, forgive me, guys, if I miss any comments. I'm out in the sun now, and it's pretty bright, so I can't see everything. The screen is a little tough to see. This guy's putting in work today. Qué chido se ve. Permíteme ver. Ok, gracias. A ver. Wow. Qué buen trabajo. Como profesional. ¿De dónde viene?
Yo vivo aquí en Playa del Carmen.
Excelente. Yo también. Un gusto conocerte. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Daniel.
Yo también. Ya, un gusto conocerte. Chao. All right, guys, we got, what age did you retire? 34. Awesome question. Yeah, that was some pretty cool work there with the sand, guys. Good morning from Denver, Colorado. Daniel, what's up, my bro? Awesome, good to see you. So you can see, guys, there's a couple of piles of sargassum here that they haven't cleaned up, but it doesn't stink, it doesn't smell. And so now I'm gonna walk a little bit to the south and show you guys the walk toward Cocoa Beach. But what I just wanted to illustrate today and drive home to you guys is please don't cancel your plans due to somebody selling you some fear about sargassum or something like that. You can have a good time here in Playa del Carmen no matter what. I get a little bit sad when I hear about people canceling their plans, because then look at this beach right here. So we'll walk a little ways down here toward Cocoa Beach and see if there's any smell or any reason for canceling vacation plans, but I just don't think that. I still think this is a lot better than being cold up in Canada or the US or skipping out on your plans. Oh, I'm getting hungry, guys. Getting my steps in early, getting grounded, ready for some chilaquiles. Sweet life, agreed. Yeah, I mean, no doubt. Just come enjoy life. Hacer, que bola. ¿Todo bien? Excelente. Gusto verte. ¿Cómo te va con el arte? ¿Todo bien? Todo bien. Excelente. Okay, que lo disfrute. So my buddy there, Distiel, is a Cuban artist, a painter. He sells his work up by Tropical Tacos in the evenings typically. I wanted to if you're in Playa, go check him out. He's a really likable guy, always smiling, supporting his kid from far away, selling his art. And so that's the guy right there. Distiel is his name. Look out for him. Europe trip, I don't have any dates set yet, Mario. It just depends on how things are going here. If I get bored, if I kind of need a break, something different, maybe a break from Latin America, I would be going to probably Spain, Morocco, Italy, and Greece. And it would likely be in August. I really love Greece in like August into early September. I've been to Athens and I think 5 of the different islands. And so I would probably start that trip in early August and stretch it out for a month and a half. Yeah, exactly, Lee. I think for some people, if you have the flexibility to come back when there's better conditions, I totally understand that. Mezcalito, good morning from Phoenix. Buenos dias. We're in Ottawa. Yeah, it's 8:30 here right now, Tracy. Yeah, so guys, there's these piles of seaweed, and my guess would be by midday today, all of this will be gone. So this is how Playa 72 looked yesterday, and this is how Playa 72 looks right now. Rich is life. What's up from Texas? Unity, hey, what's up? Good afternoon from South Africa. Awesome. Good afternoon to you as well. Good morning here from Playa del Carmen. So you can see, guys, there's these piles of sargassum on the beach, and those will be gone soon. But the good news is this. Look at the water right here. There's none washing in right now. Seems like maybe it's washing more to the south. And this is the case a lot of times, guys. Hey Ashley, what's up? I don't really give out my email on YouTube because I think it would get flooded and I wouldn't be able to keep up with all the normal emails. I'll probably create an email for the channel, but people do reach out on Instagram at TheRopeMonster and they send DMs, and I get to those as best I can. At this time, I'm a little backed up on DMs, but that's usually how people send me info or questions or requests to try to meet up and have pizza or do photos. So exactly, Rich is life. This is great. I mean, the water here is great. Yesterday or 2 days ago, I saw a lot of it washing in when I was out on the ferry all the way out in the channel, and I think it's washing and blowing in slightly to the south. So later on, guys, let me know in the comments if you want me to do a live stream from Mamitas or the other beaches. I'd be happy to give it my best to go down there at least for an hour, because right now I gotta say Playa 72 is the best beach in Playa del Carmen. And Playa Coco Beach to the south there too. I didn't see any sargassum in the water at all. So today is looking like a day of tacos, live streaming chilaquiles, and swimming in the ocean, and keeping you guys updated with live streams throughout the day as best I can. I'll of course have to charge my phone. I can't keep a battery pack on the phone while it's recording in the gimbal because it throws off the stabilization of the gimbal. So I'm down to 47%, but this iPhone's doing a good job. Lee, you want me to go down to like Martina's Beach Club? Let me know. Yes, this place is beautiful indeed, Unity. I couldn't imagine living anywhere else at this point, and that's why I'm staying full time. And I've developed so many friendships and such community here. We've got beach volleyball on this beach as well almost every day. Never run out of fun things to do and great friends to hang out with. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, it is shaping up to be a real good day. And I do have acupuncture once again, back-to-back appointments to get the ship straightened out. And that's at 4:45 today. So, it's always hard to take a break and get acupuncture but I gotta do it for my sake and for all of your guys' sake, so I can keep bringing you this content and stay healthy. Yeah, man, the chilaquiles is the way to fuel up. You're so right, Rich's life. Like, if you eat like a low calorie breakfast, you're kind of screwed in Playa if you live like I do. Like, you need a calorie comeuppance, and chilaquiles is the best way to just stack on 1,000 calories in one sitting. So here's the Lifeguard tower, guys. My office. All right, my friends, I'm gonna take you on we've seen the beach, we've seen there's no sargassum. That point has been driven home. Now I'm gonna show you guys the entrance of Playa 72 and the nature, and just kind of let you listen to the birds and the sounds. Oh, I bet you guys have great chilaquiles in Texas, no doubt. Some of the best Mexican food I ever had was in Phoenix, Arizona as well. Julio Bertos, Heribertos, all the Bertos. They're all really good. Stacy, what's up? How you doing, Stacy? Welcome. So we're just now leaving Playa 72. Since you're just getting here, I'll fill you in. We've had a great conversation. Feel free to go back and rewatch this after it's uploaded. You can watch the whole thing, but this is where we've spent the day, Stacy. So far, been here for about the last hour and 20 minutes. No sargassum on this beach. Gorgeous day. And now we're walking the entrance. And we're gonna see if the crocodile's here on his beach. And then we're gonna listen to some bird sounds. Hopefully see some flowers and butterflies. Let's see if this guy is over here. I don't see him today. So guys, for those of you coming down, if you walk out Playa 72 and you look at this beach over here, you will sometimes see a fairly large crocodile. He wasn't so big last. Oh, I see him. Guys, let me know if you see him. He's right there. There he is. Oh, look at that. Hey, buddy. Yeah, he's hidden right there. Definitely not going for a swim in there. Can you guys see the croc on your screen there? I love this guy. He could come right at me probably and take a bite out of me. But he's a peaceful crocodile. He seems like he gets plenty to eat in there. Yes, Rich's life. I'm so glad we saw him. I almost gave up and walked away because a lot of times he chills on the beach right there. But he's right here today getting the morning sun and getting his vitamin D on. Yeah. So happy to be sharing this with you guys. I love this crocodile. He was a baby last year, and he's still fairly small, but they grow up fast. All right, guys, leave in the comments. Yeah, Jonathan, it's Mexico, right? They're like crocodiles, sea urchins, jellyfish, Portuguese man of war. Yes, those are all things that can get you down here. But that's half the fun. I always say, si no hay riesgo, no hay aventura. Where's the mummy? That's the darn good question, Johnny. Maybe she's behind me. I don't know. Maybe I'm her plate of chilaquiles today. Good morning from St. Louis. Have you ever ate at Babe's Noodles? No, I haven't. Swedish meatballs. I'll have to check that out. One with nature, exactly. All right, we'll say goodbye to the crocodile. Let me know in the comments what we should name this guy. I'll take a tooth if you could get one, Jay. Challenge accepted. Num 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 num. Mario Martinez. Guys, it's really hard to leave the beach today. I want to show you the entrance one more time, and we've been hanging out here with the crocodile, which is a lot of fun. Should we name him Chuck? Like Jonathan says Chuck, as in what? Chuck Norris? And then I want to show you guys one last time, because this is ever changing how this entrance looks depending on where the sun is and the shadows. But this view right here, walking into Playa 72 at any given time of day, has got to be one of the best things I've ever seen anywhere in the world. I could go Chuck Jr. Let's see what he thinks about it. Let's see what Chuck thinks. Oh, Chucky. Ven acá a desayunar. Oh, man. Oh, he's looking at me. What do you say, Chuck? Chuck Jr.? Hola, Andres. We're just here chilling with this crocodile, if you can see him in the center of your screen. Hey, Easton. What's up, brother? We got Linda. Playa 72 is the official dog beach, Linda. It's the one and only official dog beach here in Playa. The crocodile's like, what are you doing? Get off my front laundry, Andres. Nice. Yeah, one good question. Where's the mum? Where's the mummy? Where's the mum? I don't see her. So one day I was looking at this crocodile and he just slowly dips under the water kind of backwards, and that was honestly a little bit little intimidating, because like within 2 seconds I couldn't see him anymore. El cocodrile.
Sí, ahí, ¿verdad?
Sí, ahí está, mira.
A ver, es que sabes que justo estaba viendo.
Pero
¿Dónde está?
Sí, ahí escondido.
Porque siempre pensé, ¿sabes? Cuando estaba pensando, bueno, es broma, no hay, ¿no?